What's poppin'? It's 94 feet where we apply pressure, where the talk get real, where the talk get ill. I go by the name of Shares, the R&B hero. Legacy is priority. I got the fellas here with me. Introduce yourselves.
J.O. Joey V. Pressure Bust Pipes.
What's poppin'? It's your boy E.Rich, man. Financial freedom. The movement.
Hero, it's Rod. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Less is more, people.
Less is more. You heard him. Fury checking in live. Let's get it.
Yes,
Yeah, here on 94FT, we like to speak on realistic topics. The topics could be just about anything. Feel free to leave your comments, leave questions. You just might get your questions rebuttal right here, right now, on this live session of 94FT. Hey, let's get it going. We're going to hop right into it. How would you feel, or how would you react to a white person when they say the word nigga? What you
First
think?
off, man, I'm not cool with that at all. So, I mean, I ain't going to act aggressively towards the person, but I am going to let the person know I ain't feeling that. Don't do it nowhere. Don't do it in the comfort of your own home thinking it's cool. Don't do it around nobody, because if you do it in the comfort of your own home, you might slip up and do it around some people. Hey, some people ain't gonna be as lenient as me. They might hop on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I might pull you to the side and be like, but I ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? And I hope you respect that, because out of respect, I came to you as a man and told you that.
Respect. I respect that.
Right.
Respect that.
I do.
I'm going to definitely say, man, how I would react to somebody white or Caucasian, preferably calling me a nigga or calling anybody around me a nigga, I would definitely, you know what I mean, be ready to go off. Because I don't go around calling white people, you know what I mean, out their name or using racial slurs or anything like that. So I would definitely say, man, it's definitely not cool. If you are out there doing it, whether you rapping in songs or talking to your buddies that's cool with you, it's not cool and it's not acceptable. Same thing go for black people, though. It's not acceptable to call white people out their name as well. So I'm definitely not cool with the racial slurs or just playing around with that word, period, man. It's definitely not cool. So.
Right.
Hey, man, I agree with them sentiments, man. Just for the simple fact, it's an R word type of thing. So for all the people that might want to sit back and be like, oh man, black people call each other niggas, man, it's a term of endearment. It's like, what's up, homie? It's used for other words. So not at any time, any place should that ever be used by anybody white, period, point blank. And you might not act aggressively. You might not act aggressively, but bruh, I'm not gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do in that moment, and it could be the pop off on somebody. 9 times out of 10, it would be. I am gonna act aggressively. I haven't been put in that situation, but like, you know, first time around, I would feel like I'd be ready to snap, bro. I don't know how I would react to that. Like, somebody got to go up.
Right.
That's how I feel about it.
I feel what you're saying, but I definitely don't like I don't feel no type of way. Like when I hear somebody white say that, as long as they ain't saying it to me. Like, I'll be out and about and I hear somebody say it, like, I don't feel no type of way because it's none of my business. Like, you know, I just, you know, like, you know.
It is who you are, though.
I mean,
it is something what your business.
Right. I understand what you're saying, but I'm not feeling no type of way about it. Like, I'm just gonna let it slide as long as it's not towards me. And that's just how I feel about it.
But if it is towards you.
But if it's towards me, then that's a different scenario. You know, that's a different situation. But if it's not towards me and I'm just walking past it, I'm not gonna turn around and be like, what? Like, what you say?
Man,
like I'm not going to trip about it. Like, just keeping it 100.
My antennas go up when I hear it. I gotta see
me,
color
that
when I hear that.
When I hear that, though, when I hear not even just a white person, when I hear somebody Asian, Italian, if anybody outside of the black race, black African American race, say the word nigga, automatically I feel uncomfortable, bro, because I know where it come from, and I know what our black culture made this nigga word.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What it is now. You know what I'm saying? The way we use this word is kind of not meant how it was back in the day.
Right.
So but either way, like if I hear somebody outside of the African American race say that, I get offended just because it makes me feel uncomfortable, and I don't feel like they're coming at it. They're not using that word the way we use it.
Yeah, they would never be able. I don't feel like they could ever put themselves in the shoes,
Right.
and use it like we do. Where it's like we're not ever going to be on the homie status where you can feel like you can be cool enough to call me that. Like, bro, like that'll get you punched out.
Okay, but what about the people that give their white friends the N-word pass, the nigga pass?
You're somewhat of a.
But that's what I'm saying. They should be. Why would you give them that pass? Like, why would you give them that pass though?
That's coonery. If you're letting your white friend say that, you're acting like a clown. You're like, to me. Yeah. I don't respect you if you on that time. Like I'm on real G time. Like, and we don't play those games. Where I'm from, we don't play none of those games. Like if it's us, yeah, and we got a white homeboy. I ain't got nothing wrong with you kicking it with the fellas, doing everything we do. That's where it stops. Though.
Right. That's where it stops.
Period. Yeah, that's where it stops. But like I said, I feel you if it ain't targeted towards you. But like I said, I feel targeted if you know what I'm saying. Even if it ain't towards me, like because you know you aware of your surroundings when you talking. And like me, you at the club and you know the music get too low and you talking about nigga with your little friends, bro. I'm upside your head.
Right.
I'm upside your head. Period. I'm just telling you, like no warning signs.
I'm not gonna get violent.
No warning signs.
I'm not gonna get violent and just clock somebody for a word they saying, but like I'm just not gonna feel comfortable with that. I'm gonna let that, like if I'm close with you, if I'm close with a white friend or somebody outside the African American race, bro, I'm gonna let, and I'm close with you, I'm gonna let you know, like I'm kind of feeling a little uncomfortable when you say that. Like
right.
I'm feeling uncomfortable with you saying that. Please don't say that around me. I'm gonna address that, but I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm gonna get violent. But some people might get violent.
And I have white friends.
Hold on, but some people say there's a difference between the ER and the A.
It is a difference.
Yeah. Okay, so if there's a difference, then why get offended?
Because it's still
our term.
It's still our term, though.
Okay.
This is us. This is a secret society. We say this.
Okay.
Outside of that, like you come on this side of the line with that, like ain't no telling how you gonna get back. Like period, point blank. But like I said, I not to cut you off or nothing. Like I wanted to say, like I got white friends, and the people that's really about what we about, like they would never even try us like that. Like my white friends that I've met and associates that I've been around, like they got enough respect and enough coof to not cross that line. Like at least in my experience, like from the examples I've been shown, I ain't seen nobody loony enough to come at me in that way. Cause I feel like you got to be out your mind and feel like you can, bro. Like that's just period to me. Yeah, bro, that's too comfortable, bro. Like how you said you feel uncomfortable, like that's just too. Like saying that you didn't just got too comfortable with me, bro. Like you just didn't too came out of character, bro.
Nah, but for real though, bro, what you speaking on though, I'm starting to fall on the lines of not it just being white people for real, like hey. But this is like in the past like year or so, you know what I'm saying? I've been hearing people like they just think it's cool to say, like it's the cool thing to say. Like us as black people, I'm not gonna lie, we make things cool. True, you know what I'm saying? But we make a lot of things cool that was meant to put us down. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it cool, we're gonna make it popping.
Right.
So so everybody else trying to jump on this little bandwagon, and it's like, nah, that's us. But like at first I had a problem with just Caucasians saying it, but now it's just everybody thinking it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting on that, and it's along the lines of like, yo, just don't say that around. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm trying to cut back on saying it myself though. To be honest, I'm not trying to say it as much because even the people around me, if I say it, they gonna feel comfortable saying, you know what I'm saying? They're like,
they
real comfortable jumping in. So I'm trying to cut back on that myself too, though, for real.
And I think we more so flipped the old term. You know, back in slavery they called us nigger or whatever the case may be. Right. I think nowadays in modern times we kind of flipped it, took the ER off and added the A and kind of, you know what I'm saying, made it our own. Because it was a way to kind of the word nigger was a way to kind of keep us down, keep us in that box. You know what I'm saying? I think we. Us as a culture, we kind of flipped it. So now it's more of a thing of welcoming and validation when we're using it amongst each other. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I think that's what will really happen to with wearing nigga. But I definitely don't, like I said, I definitely don't agree with anybody that's white using that term around me. I don't know how I will react with that.
I'm going to up you. I know how I'm going to react.
94, we rocking, man. Hey, next topic, check dig. Does the weight of your significant other matter, though?
Definitely.
Matter.
Okay.
It definitely matters.
Heat up then.
It matters.
Okay.
It matters.
Why
to
does
me.
it matter? Though?
Definitely.
Oh, because shoot. When a woman meets a man and if she's talking to her homegirl, they're gonna be like, what does he do?
Right.
When a fella meets a girl and he's talking with his homeboy, they're gonna be like, what she look like?
Okay.
Talk.
You feel me? That's the first thing that they ask. So I mean, it definitely does matter. But just because somebody is overweight or underweight, somebody might not want somebody right? Somebody that's skinny, they might not want that stick figure.
Yeah.
So they ain't wrong for that.
At all.
It's just their preference.
I'm riding with you.
But at the end of the day, I feel it definitely does. It definitely does.
I'm riding with him on that. That's a big yes. It does matter, cause really what I put it at, I attribute to, is really being like your preference. Like, okay, I like a tall person. You ain't gonna they're not gonna settle for a short person. They got their preference of it.
Right.
If you like, hey, I want somebody that is this size. Like, it's okay to be like, all right, this is what I want. It ain't knocking the other side. But if I'm with you and you little and you blow up on me, I'm that person. Like, I'm gonna be that person to be like, man, let's get in the gym. Like, let's what I'm saying, let's get your body back right and whatnot. But if you ain't willing to do that, bro, it's
Out of here.
So you gonna leave her? You gonna leave her?
bro, you got like a I mean, not a 2-week notice, but you got a notice coming up. A note get put on the door that, hey man, we gotta eat right, meal prep. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gonna leave her?
You gonna leave her?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Y'all been together for quite some time, bro. Some years.
You let
bro.
yourself go.
And she started.
Because I'm not gonna let myself go.
How you
never
know that?
know, right? How you know that?
Hey, and I'm willing to run the risk. If I get sloppy, if I turn into, you know what I'm saying, Fat Joe, then get me up too, bro. I wouldn't.
So that's
Wasn't doing my
grounds.
part.
That's grounds to get you out. That's grounds to leave somebody because of their weight.
But if you work, but again, that's if that's your preference. You might look at it like that ain't your grounds. But I'm saying, if you got a preference, stick to it. Ain't nothing wrong with being, you know what I'm saying, having your guns and sticking to them. Mm-hmm. Even if I'm sitting in a situation where you small, I come in, you nice looking, the whole 9 yards.
I think it's grounds though, man.
Yeah, it's grounds determination.
I think it matters though.
They do.
Okay.
They do.
The grounds that matters, bro. Because like if you just say y'all get together, you wasn't that weight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you just all of a sudden now we understand a woman gets pregnant, she gains weight. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be willing to get that weight back off and get yourself back in shape
I've
to
seen
where
the snap back drill
to get us back to where we was.
I
mean, the older you get, your metabolism slow down, so you might not get back to where you originally was when y'all, you know what I'm saying, when y'all first met.
Right,
Don't let yourself
I see
go,
where you
though.
going.
You gotta have some type of fit to your body. Like you gotta bring some type of fit to your body. Ain't no just sleeping around, we waking up.
Healthy lifestyle.
I'm not even saying
For breakfast, tweaking for breakfast.
right, but I'm not even I ain't even just saying eat all healthy, bro. Like, I'm just not saying like we gotta be health freaks. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep your fitness right.
Just be mindful.
Be mindful of what I like. You know what I'm saying? I don't want us to be growing big together, or if I'm over here trying to work out and get my body right.
Right, we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Opposite directions.
I don't know about that one, man.
I got a question.
I can see coming into a situation where you picking somebody and you like, I don't want to start talking to her because, but if y'all together, I don't think it's grounds for termination, bro. Look, on a personal experience, if you start working out, bro, she liked you when you was little and skinny, bro, but you start getting diesel, you feel me? She don't like that. So, but you said it's preferences, right?
Okay.
You don't know what she like for real, because she liked the little guy. You feel me? But now you getting all bulky and stuff, you diesel and stuff right now, and she like, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this gym rat right here. You feel me? He in the gym all day. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask?
But that's not. We're not talking about. Usually when you in the gym and you getting fit, it's a different type of physique versus you just lounging around, waking up in the morning after we just ate pizza and stuff
But we saying
for years.
But look,
But I'm saying it's still, even if you in the gym working out, bro, it gives you a different physique. You get what I'm saying? It's a different physique. It's not a what I mean by your weight. I'm talking about sloppy weight,
obesity.
Right.
I understand that,
Obesity.
but I'm giving different aspects of that's gaining weight too. I'm just giving different aspects of how it could be.
It is, bro, but
You know what I'm saying? Preferences.
But it is. I'm with you on that. But you gotta understand, gym weight is way different than just you ain't working out weight. That's way different, and it's a big difference. And it's like more so it's attractive. It's gonna be more attractive, bro.
Well, he said that somebody ain't attracted to that, but
No, I know what he's saying, but I'm just saying, even if you gain weight, gym weight is way different than a sloppy. You just waking up, you're not working out, you eating every night.
Dead weight.
That's just it's not gym weight, bro. It's not
question,
workout
Mike,
weight.
What's your opinion? You said quietly, right? What you got to drop on us?
Come on, man. Is this really a trick question? Y'all know that weight matters, man. Y'all know it matters. The weight of your significant other. Y'all know that. Who want to be really walking around rubbing bellies? You know what I mean? In the house, rubbing bellies.
See?
Who wants to do that, man? Who wants to be
Okay.
sleeping in a bed with a lady who taking up 3/4 of the bed? You know what I mean? You laying on the edge.
Bro, what if it's a medical condition?
Still, I can't deal with that. I'm okay.
Oh, so you're going to leave her if it's a medical condition and y'all been together for a while.
What's
in a
the-
medical?
you saying
it's a medical condition.
Oh, I'm talking coming in if you have that medical.
But
But coming in if you have that medical condition, I'm
but
looking
say if
at.
it just happens over time.
What's the medical?
Say if it happens
Yeah, I
over
don't know
time.
any medical condition that does that to you.
What's
I'm
the
trying to
medical
figure that
condition?
out. That might be something made up. Like,
I'm just saying,
something.
hypothetically, say if it's a medical condition,
I don't-
y'all still get. He said he gonna dip out.
Yeah, I am.
I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm gonna dip out, bro, but I'm gonna try to figure out a solution to where, babe, we can get that body, you know what I'm saying? See if there's some type of cure for the medical.
So my thing is this. My thing is this. So if you saying like, oh, you should stick with her, I should have just got. If I'm gonna let her get big or I'm gonna let her get small, I should have been with those type of chicks from the get go. I could have just went and got a fat girl.
Real talk.
Or I could have just went and got a real skinny girl. If I like the slim thick, I'm going to go out here and search and find until I get that. And I'm going to try to keep that.
With that fat girl,
I'm going to run every day with you. I'm not telling you to just go out here and run by yourself and be like, baby, you stay fit. I'm holding myself up to a certain standard. Where are your standards at, guys?
Bro, but that fat girl, the now fat girl, that used to be that one that you wanted, her mind was all the way there for you, bro. So you gonna toss her mind out because of her physique?
Yes.
Anyway, look, hey, you see me out here. I got a couple pounds on me.
Hey, we got Sasha from the live feed. Shout out to Sasha, man. She said, so throw away the relationship over weight?
Yes, definitely. Throw the whole relationship in the trash can.
So just throw away the relationship over weight?
I ain't gonna, Sasha, I'm not gonna say just throw away the relationship, but if you're not willing, if I'm working out, I expect you to be working out as well.
Thank you.
And if you're not willing to work out and put in the effort, then yeah, we gotta throw the relationship away.
Thank you. That's all we want is effort. I ain't saying cut ties like, oh, you got pregnant or whatever and you ain't lose your baby fat over a few months. Like, no, boo, I'm gonna be there with you, jogging, lifting. We at Planet Fitness. You want to get a membership together.
Real talk,
We're gonna get this tummy gone. And if you're just like, no, boo, I'm okay with that, and all right, well, I bid you adieu.
Right.
Some shallow house. Some shallow house.
Big size 9s. Get them out of here.
Yeah, I mean.
Who we got? Okay, man, next one we got Kiera Strider. Shout out to Kiera Strider. She said, I definitely agree with keeping yourself up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What y'all think about that?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's it, man. A little housekeeping now and then, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Now, when you get up in age or something, like I said, I could understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going out as much and stuff, but we in the public eye. You know what I'm saying? We here at 94 feet trying to get global. I can't have Sherman Clump standing beside me on the red carpet. I'm sorry. Call me all the names that you want.
We got Taylor. Taylor as well. Shout out to you, Taylor. Shout out to you. We love y'all. Keep commenting. Keep sending y'all some questions. Keep it coming. We got Taylor. She's saying, how long before you dip out though? So if you're gonna dip out, I mean, how long is you gonna be until you make that decision? Like, hey, you know what? I can't take it no more. I'm out of here.
You got a quarter of a year.
Nah,
12 months in a year. The
nah,
first quarter.
That's too.
In the first quarter, if I don't see progress,
In a year?
No, yeah, man. You gotta have a year at least.
man, I said,
Yeah, but that
No,
you said
I
every
said-
month.
You said a quarter. You said a quarter.
I said a quarter of a
That's
year.
What's a, that's
4
4
months.
4 months. That's crazy.
12 months in a year.
That's
you got
crazy.
4.
That's crazy.
You got 4 months, bro. I'm giving you a whole first quarter, bro.
That's the.
I just seen it happen in less.
I ain't gonna. Hey, him. He going for 4. 4 is not. 4 is still. That's a good time though. You can get some weight down in 4 months.
Bro, if I get in the gym
But
right
that's
now,
that's just him though. You know, but
if I get in the gym, if we get in the gym right now,
right.
4 months, we ain't gonna come back on a set cut.
But it just depends. Like some people, like if you losing weight, it just depends.
Bro, come on. If we go for 4 weeks, bro, 4 months, we coming back in this baby swole, man.
Not 4 months.
Everybody
Though.
got that
Yeah,
time.
everybody's
Everybody-
body.
I'm gonna be in this baby chest
How much
out.
you dedicated
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
it depends on how long you dedicated. It depends on how your body is, though. You know what I'm saying? Man, you gotta make some time.
What if she start eating right? You know what I'm saying? But she's just a busy person that ain't got the time to be working on stuff like that. But she trying to eat right, but her weight still ain't going down.
You'll
That
find
ain't
the
gonna
time.
work.
You still find the
That
time
ain't
if
gonna
you
work.
want
But
to
she's
get low.
trying for you though.
No, she's trying to eat, but you have to lose weight. You have to work out. It cannot be, oh, I'm gonna change my diet. You still have to put some workout plan in there. You
Yeah,
have
bro.
to.
Just putting down the Pepsi is not enough.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Cass is I'm
But what
drinking
you
Diet
think?
Pepsi,
What you
and
think,
I'm gonna
though?
lose weight. No.
What's your dip out time?
I don't have a dip out
Oh,
time.
yeah, he said he
Y'all
does.
got dip out times.
I'm outta
Hey,
here.
hey, baby, I love you. I love you forever.
I
That's
definitely
what's
don't
for.
agree with this guy talking about a quarter of a year. That's
quarter.
ridiculous,
Yeah,
bro. You give it up like that?
Yes.
You give it up that easy?
Yes.
Goodness gracious, this
Yes.
guy is. Where's the effort at?
Because I've seen it done. I've seen it done. I've seen it
So
done.
she got 4 months. She got 4 months to get it right.
Wait,
She's
bro.
out of here.
I've seen people lose weight, man. Y'all watch The Biggest Loser, man. I don't be on 4 months.
90.
They
Yo,
don't
they
be
here
on 4
at that
months.
show.
I don't want to
They
hear
here
it.
at that show
I
nonstop,
wanna
bro,
hear it.
trying to lose weight.
Big ratings,
People
man.
got lives, man.
Big ratings,
We get
man.
these out here,
Get us to
man.
the next one, man. They ain't got that for you.
94 we rocking, man. Hey, ladies, you already know what it is. If you with this man, get your weight down.
Timetable.
Get your weight down if you want a timetable.
quarter.
Get on the treadmill. You know what I'm saying? Hey, next topic, check dig. This gonna be a hot one. It's gonna be a hot one. Should you be able to spank your stepchild even if their biological parent is in their life?
Yes. I'll go ahead and jump out there. Yes. Get spanked. You get out of line, get spanked. Your daddy, your man, like your mom said I'm in here. Get spanked. Your daddy's around still. We in my house. Get spanked. Y'all be around here tiptoeing around these kids, bro. That's why we got little Yachties and little Zans walking around. Because these cats did not beat their stepkids. These are somebody's stepkids out here. They're responsible for our music the whole 9 yards. This is why. Because somebody sat on they, you know what, and was like, nah, man, you right, I ain't your daddy. No, you're going to get the black beat off of you or the whatever beat off of you and get you in line, period. Spanking is on the table if I'm up in here. If I'm up in here, because you're not about to go to the store and think little Ray Ray and them is about to run around the house and do whatever. Especially at my crib. Get spanked, bruh. Period.
Man, it's a tough one, man. I ain't even gonna lie. It's a very tough topic right here. But I definitely agree with my man ROD, man. You gotta, hey.
Don't spare
Now,
me.
hey, I'll never be a stepdaddy to nobody. That's just me. But if you are, you playing that, somebody stepping up, you playing that stepdaddy role,
Period.
and somebody else, some other kid's life, they living under your house, under your roof, following your rules. Oh yeah, you definitely gonna get this spanking.
Definitely.
You definitely gonna get spanked. Your dad, hey, if your parent, that other parent that's in your life, they don't want me touching you. Hey, you need to do something better. You need to be more into your child's life.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm here now. So anybody, any step parents out here, y'all definitely need to be whooping y'all's kids or whooping the other people's kids or disciplining them.
Period.
If they're going to be under your watch, under your authorities, Oh yeah, it's repping time. We gotta handle that.
I don't know, man. I feel it just depends on the situation. Ooh. Man, if it's a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. Me personally, I would never discipline nobody else's kids physically. I'd never put my hands on nobody else's kids, period. Mm-hmm. You know? Being a boyfriend, being a girlfriend, again, like I said earlier, no. Mm-hmm. You should not be putting your hands on nobody else's kids because you could be gone tomorrow.
Talk to me.
Like, you could be gone like that. Like if you're not, like, now if you're married, that's a different situation.
Talk to me.
Like, if somebody's married and they're the step parent, then yes, I do agree that they should. Depending on the age of the child as well. You know?
But mom said I'm in here.
But no, if you're a boyfriend, you're not in here.
Mom said I'm in here.
No, if you're a boyfriend, you're not in here.
So
Mom said I'm in here.
No, if you're a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you're not in here.
So other than that, so if you ain't married, other than that, just go ahead and get ran over. Is that what you telling me?
Yeah,
I'm not saying go ahead and get ran over.
That's what's gonna happen if you're not.
No, it's not. That's not what's gonna happen.
What? Ray and them gonna throw bowls of cereal in your face and be like, you ain't gonna watch me.
Then that's when you expect the mother to handle the situation.
No, because she's scared of him. When you gonna man up for her, though? One time for the one time, and she like, oh,
physically.
they be
it's okay to raise your voice. You may have to raise your voice.
Nowadays, bro.
Nah, you may have to raise your voice. If you raise your voice and ain't cutting it, there's something wrong with you, brother.
They gonna be like,
then they see that shit in your
face. Like, shut up, Daddy Fury.
No.
You not my dad.
If you raising your voice and they ain't feeling you, bro, then they already know what type of they can feel you out.
No.
And they can feel, that's just my opinion. But boyfriend, girlfriend, no. Husband, wife, yes. That's where I'm standing.
I respect that.
I respect that, but I say boyfriend, girlfriend, go ahead and get that spanking in for these kids.
Get whooped. You know what I'm
saying? Boyfriend, girlfriend, bro. I ain't saying like if you just now starting and you just now getting a relationship, but if you've been around for a while and you've been helping out on that child, bro, you've been buying stuff for them, taking them places, and you've been playing that role of a dad, like a legit role. You got say so, and you got that opportunity to whoop that kid, man. You get, especially if that parent is.
If I buy your kid a Lunchable, get whooped. No. You owe down. You owe down. You slept at the crib.
All right, look, man. Look, bro. You gotta have permission from your significant other. Flat out.
True.
But you cannot let that kid run over you. There are other ways except for spanking to handle a kid. Exactly. But if it comes to that point, you gotta spank. But that's on if she like if it's a situation where it's me and him or me and the kid, you know what I'm saying, and she not around, and I call her up like, hey, he going nuts right now doing this and that. Okay, permission. My permission, I'm coming in. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have permission for that, though. You can't come in flying and stuff on kids, bro. Right. Because if you had a kid, bro, and you and that your baby's mom wasn't together, bro, you gonna let a dude come in there flying on your kid? No, bro. You gonna be the first one over there ready to beat him up.
Yeah, but I'm saying
flat out. But if he asks permission though, you know what I'm saying? It ain't his fault. It's on your baby mom now, like that.
Don't
Why
put
you
yourself in that
to do
position?
that?
You never have to worry about if somebody's putting their hands on your kid if you in your kid's life.
Stay in the household.
Period. Stay with your girl. Work that out.
First off, you living in a dream world. That's not for everybody. Everybody's situation ain't the same.
Work that out. That's a cop out.
That's
a cop out to be like, oh, I'm gonna get mad that somebody's putting their hands on my kid, but you ain't around to do those things.
No, it ain't even the fact that you ain't around.
You're not here. If I gotta put my hands on you, you're not here to do the job. But you're not here to do the job. You absent.
But when you saying you ain't around to do them things, bro, that doesn't necessarily mean that person just ain't around all the time. That doesn't make you a deadbeat or nothing, you know what I'm saying? She might have him during the week, you might have her on the weekends, you know what I'm saying? But if they live together, if they live together, bro, and he's around your child majority of the time, that child has to be disciplined. They can't just be getting disciplined on weekends.
And that happens from the parent. If you're disciplining your kid, he or she is not going to act out on the step parent. Because you know who you got to answer to. That's about having form. You can mold a kid. I had that situation with my pops. It was like, oh, okay, I'm going to sit down and have this talk with you. It might be like, oh, all right, you know, we ain't together. Let me sit down and if anybody come up in here, woo, it wasn't no, oh, you calling somebody dad or you know what I'm saying, this person, but you better not get out of line. You ain't up in here acting silly because then he get the call. Mom is like, oh, I'm calling the dad.
Call.
But again, though, if somebody feels, if somebody's in a situation where I got to discipline them and I got to get to that level, you weren't doing your job from point A because you have insubordinate kids. You have kids that are, yes, that is. If they're coming at somebody. So if they haven't been teach home training and how to respect adults, forget it being a step parent.
Right.
It don't gotta be. You know what I'm saying? It just happens to be a step parent. So that you can disrespect the step parent and they can't whoop you or discipline you. Hey. So it's okay to do that to every other person. Again, y'all would raise little Zans.
If you don't want your child getting whooped by that step parent, stay in the household.
Be there.
You wouldn't even have to worry about it.
Yeah,
just stay right there in that household, work out your family.
Right.
If you got a problem with a step parent putting their hands on your child, you need to be in that household, or else shut it up. Hey, but we got Adrian Cherry from the live. Yeah. She says it's not your place though to whoop that child.
Go sit down,
Adrian Cherry. Shout out to you. She said it's not your place to whoop that child.
Shout out to you, but go sit down, Adrian. That's my place. You let me in the crib. You gave me stipulations. And again, if you're able to let your kid be alone with them, again, you gotta be cool with what goes down. True. I ain't telling you beat a kid into the ground, bro, but you cannot be ran over. It'll be baby's kids when you get back to the crib, bro, and that's showing yourself no respect. Like, man up, bro.
That's true too.
Discipline doesn't have to come from just.
We didn't say discipline. We said whoop.
Okay,
and I say you need what? I say that talking. That's that new age. Oh, go stand in the corner stuff, bro. That don't cut it, bro.
Yeah,
Cats that stand in the corner, they shoot up middle schools, bro. Cats that get whooped, bro. They not doing that, bro. They not about to go shoot up middle school.
They know you ain't playing.
They scared mom.
Sometimes that works too, but sometimes
that look.
Corner.
What if they a teenager already? Then what? Your look ain't about to scare me. When I was a teenager, you look ain't about to scare me. Who's you?
I'm gonna dunk you. Like, what's up? Like,
I know you ain't my dad. Your look ain't about to scare me. Oh, you think you just gonna talk to me and I'm gonna do what you say?
No.
Nah, I might leave the physical force sometimes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hem you up to let you know, like you're a little boy, or like.
First off, if you're a teenager, and you think you gonna hem me up, I'm gonna defend myself.
Exactly.
You're just
gonna be fighting. You're going to jail.
You're gonna be Jody.
And you're going to jail.
You're gonna be Jody.
There ain't no respect though.
And you're going to jail.
There ain't no respect
At all. Huh? So you're okay with that. You're okay with them.
And you're going to jail.
It's no respect.
So you
not going to jail.
You see what
not
happened
going to jail. Get restrained.
What you mean there's no respect?
And you're going to jail.
It's just no respect. If a teenager fights back, then that means you had no respect for that man.
Period.
Right, because he's saying, it ain't gonna always lead to physical force. What if you talking to him and the teenager like, hey, bro, cut it out.
Yeah.
First off,
cut it out. You ain't my dad.
No, that's real.
Then what?
But
You
that's
gonna say, okay,
but that stuff can lead to respect though. Y'all seen Baby Boy?
That's a movie. You just told me don't use.
So
the movie.
what, bro?
You told me don't use.
So what? You seen Baby Boy, bro?
You just told me don't use a movie.
Hey, we got Andre. We got Andre from our live feed.
What's up, Dre?
He want to know. How many of y'all fellas got kids? So you're talking all this, who can get hit? How many of y'all actually got kids though?
I don't have any. I have nephews.
None of us have kids, but none of us have kids.
I got a child.
You got kids, Jay?
I got a child. I'm in a situation where my kid's somewhere else. I'm not gonna feel that, but if my baby mom tell me she with some dude, and I go check him out, we feel each other out, you know what I'm saying? If my daughter steps out of line, if my daughter is doing stuff that she's not supposed to be doing, and I'm not there right then and there, go ahead, whoop her.
Thank you.
You get permission. You get permission.
Yeah. But you gotta have permission. That's all I'm saying. You can't come in flying with no relationship.
So I gotta call you to ask you to whoop your daughter?
Nah,
He
said that initial meet and greet.
Right.
He gives him permission.
Right, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
So
but I gotta feel you out though. I gotta feel you out as a person. You know what I'm saying? I gotta come around you a couple times and understand how how you go about it. You know what I'm saying? How what's in your head?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To make sure you good.
So you
I'm
be
Mr.
comfortable
Petty,
with
I don't
another
wanna
man?
meet
You comfortable with another man whooping your daughter?
If my daughter if my daughter is out of line and she's acting up and she needs to be put in place, it doesn't work when somebody calls you. You gotta come from here hours later. It's not the same effect. You need to nip it in the bud right then and there. You there, bro? You know what I'm saying? I done filled you out already. All right, bro.
Right. So you comfortable with another man whooping your daughter?
Right, but I want to touch back on Dre from the live feed. Dre, just because you don't have kids don't mean you don't have a knowledge of how you should discipline a child. Because I have little brothers that's 6 that we've been basically raising since they was like babies, infants. So just because you don't have kids, I hate when people ask, do you have this and that, or like just because you don't have kids don't mean you don't have knowledge on how to babysit a kid or
what's right or
like
wrong.
You don't have experience on what's right or wrong for a kid, or you don't have wisdom for a kid or know what's best for a kid. You don't have to have that kid. You know what I'm saying? You
can have insight on kids,
right? You don't
without
have
having them yourself. Because I got some nephews that I'm more their daddies than they own dad.
Right, exactly.
So you can't talk that. Oh, you ain't got kids. Like no, I basically do.
That's Dre. They said cut it out, Dre.
Cut it out, Dre.
Cut it out.
That's like what they did though. That's like saying you go to try to work at a daycare. They ain't gonna always ask, oh, do you have kids? Like they're not going to just not hire you because you don't have kids.
Right.
We might as well say nobody should work in daycares if you don't have kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bro? And people that have kids don't mean they're necessarily always doing the right disciplining, or you know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing just because you have kids or you don't have kids. That means nothing. It's your mindset.
That's why I said I'm gonna have to feel the person out.
Right.
If I feel like you ain't capable to keep your cool around my daughter, you know what I'm saying? Then no, bro.
So what about the person that's like, I don't want to meet you though? Mr. Petty, I'm Mr. Petty. I don't want to.
You don't want to meet me, bro. Then you ain't gotta have nothing to do with my kid. You ain't touching my kid.
Yeah, then we
You ain't touching my kid.
That sounds silly.
We squabbing.
I don't want to meet you.
I don't gotta meet you.
No, yes you do.
If you around my town, bro, you're going to meet me, bro.
Who left your household?
Bro,
I didn't make you leave. I didn't make you leave.
What are you talking about?
She asked me to come here. I replaced you.
Who left your household?
Oh, you would not sleep comfortable at night.
You left the throne.
What you cussing about?
What you mean?
You mad and you left the throne?
You left your throne.
You left your throne.
I ain't here. Stay in your household if y'all
That's why we
got a
saying
problem with
that.
somebody touching your kids. You should be there. Period.
Because
Y'all
like
not
Mr.
sleeping
Petty,
on
I don't want to meet you.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak to
Yeah.
you like I don't
we
want you
gonna
to
run
come
into
to me
one
like a
another.
man.
We gonna run into one another.
Hey, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be when we run into each
Hold on,
other.
fellas. We got Candace from the live feed. What's up, Candace?
What
Shout
up,
out
what
to
up,
you.
what up?
Hey, she says no one should touch the kids that don't belong to you. You should not be touching any kids that don't belong to you.
And tell that to your great grandparents. They used to whoop kids that used to live next door to them.
Right.
And your mothers and your fathers came out just right, bruh.
It takes a village.
I hate to go
Right,
old school
true,
on y'all like
true,
this, bruh.
true.
Like, but it does take a
Take a
village,
village.
bruh. Like,
True.
do not
See,
spare the rod,
that's the
bruh.
problem.
Boyfriend, girlfriend, you
Period.
shouldn't touch him.
No, bro, that's the
Period.
problem right
Shouldn't.
now, bro.
You shouldn't.
That's
Now
how
you ain't never gonna
Very-
get married and you with this girl for 10 years. Then what?
I still can't whoop your kid. He done turned 10. He done broke every dish in the house. Broke my flat screen, and I can't whoop him.
I hope.
He broke my
if I
flat screen.
ever have a situation like that and the mother of my child is with somebody else for 10 years and he has not married her, I hope she is smart enough to leave.
Oh, it's a lot of girls.
That's
like
common nowadays, though.
I hope she is smart enough to
girls
leave.
like
It's a
Bruh.
lot of dumb shit.
That's,
It's a lot of
It's
dumb
a lot of
shit.
girls like that, bro.
that's wild.
It's a lot of girls like
That's
that.
wild.
So, man, what's your final take on that, man?
I mean, I already gave my final take. You should be able to whoop that child, though. You should be able to whoop that child. I'm just saying, like, but you know, every situation is different. You know, like how J.O. explained, like, you know, every situation is just different. But you know, you might run into a girl where she don't even whoop her child, though. So if she don't whoop her child,
Right.
then how do you react off that, though?
I'm out of here. As soon as it gets
See,
to that point, you
that's
don't
an
whoop your.
option. See, that's an option.
You don't do that. You don't discipline. You don't. All right, cool. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a place where I don't belong. That's an unruly household. It's gonna get ugly.
I agree.
It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
I agree. Right.
That grass is not greener on that side of the fence, Joey.
But what if you come to her and y'all have a talk and you ask permission? Like I see the route it's going. You know what I'm saying? I see how unruly this child is. You know what I'm saying? And she gives you permission. Like, yeah, I kind of see it too. I didn't know how to control it.
I'm gonna say
but if you can step up and
or he or she needs that.
it comes with permission though.
I will call your kids bad to their face.
So I need permission to touch your daughter and you ain't around.
No, you're not getting what I'm saying, bro. The baby mom. You know what I'm saying? Not
she don't whoop them.
Yeah, not the outside person like the baby dad, bro. But if the child is with the mom should give permission if that other person that she's with should be able to whoop him.
So if she gives permission, I ain't even got to talk to you though. That's what I was saying.
You basically irrelevant.
If mom says it's cool,
but no,
I never have to have a sit down with you.
You're irrelevant. Because if you're gonna be around somebody else's child, I want to meet the father. If I'm gonna be around somebody else's child, I want to meet your pops.
Right, but you're
I understand if he's gone completely, but if he's still around, he's coming to get you. I want to meet him. Period. I want to meet him.
I don't want to meet you.
When it comes, like,
I don't want to meet you.
if you got a kid,
He's squabbing.
We got to do that then.
Speaking of squabbing, Coy from the life, he just said that he gonna go to war with a dude over here.
And I agree with him.
So why not just stay in the household though?
Why don't y'all fight for the Why don't you fight for the relationship like you would fight the dude?
Yeah, like why don't you
put that energy into that? Yeah, don't come at me.
I agree.
Don't come at me.
I agree with. I'm not in that situation. But just me, just having no kids and dealing with somebody with kids, just a common courtesy. I wanna meet their father
and do what though?
and say like, what's up? Like I'm gonna be around. I want you to know my character.
She probably told you that already.
Cause you already gonna have interpretation of me. You know you
I
already
ain't gonna know your
have
character. I ain't gonna know you're gonna hang out. I'm trying to figure out how they gonna know your character.
No, he come over. I go outside. I go to the car. I post up and we talk.
And that's it?
You see me in the back of the pictures with her in the
We
ground?
don't go get a drink.
You see me in the back of the pictures with her when she posts?
We can sit up.
You got my face?
Hold on,
I ain't going nowhere.
Hold on, so I'll be comfortable with you touching my kid after we just talked? So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm cool with Fury touching my kid now. We had a good conversation. I know his character. I'm cool with him whooping my kid. Jeffrey over I talk to you. Oh, yeah, I'm cool with you whooping my kid now.
Bro, but you gotta understand, you ain't just about to be running around just whooping the kid every 5 minutes, bro.
I'm saying, but basically,
I'm not touching nobody's kid unless we're married.
I'm saying, basically, what I'm hearing from y'all is.
I'm not touching nobody's kid unless we're married.
Basically, what I'm hearing from y'all is if you feel that dude out and you feel it, y'all feel each other out. Okay, now it's ground. All right, go ahead and whoop my kid. I'm comfortable with you now. All right, cool. Go ahead and whoop my kid.
I gotta meet you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shorty said I'm good. Shorty gave me the green light.
What if it's more than one dude?
Ooh.
It's in and out. Oh, you keep meeting different dudes. Keep letting different dudes touch your child. That's what y'all.
No, bro.
Hey, but check dig though. So
that proves my point. That's what I'm going to say. If it's a boyfriend, no.
Check dig though. So what is your fill out for you to get that permission? What is your fill out? Like how can you just say I felt this person out? I just met you. Yeah, you get permission.
First off,
what's the fill out?
It's not gonna come on one time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But what's the fill out?
And then first off, my baby mom gonna be doing the whoopings off the top. You know what I'm saying? He has to be around for a period of time. Like
how long?
At least
now you just not saying
you gotta be around for at least like a year probably.
Oh man.
I gotta know that you're around. I gotta know that you're around and you gonna be around my daughter. You know
Okay.
I gotta know that you're around, bro.
But what I'm saying is, you know I'm around. You stalk her on the gram and on the book. You see me in the pictures with her. You know my face. You know where I'm at. We ain't hiding. You know where we live.
So all you need is a year. All you need is a year for somebody to touch your child there. But so give you a good year, and all right, you can touch my child now.
Because in that year, I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna be seeing dude. You know what I'm saying? We doing drop offs, pickups, everything. I'm gonna be seeing dude. If he's in that household with her, I'm gonna be seeing dude, bro. I'm gonna interact with dude.
But me, like, I need like a.
But if you,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I need more of a. I need longer than a year. That's it. If I'm going out, that's why, bro. I don't want to be going. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but I'm just saying it's sticky situation. I ain't talking about your situation. I'm just saying, like in general, I don't want to be gone because I don't want to put that pressure on myself, bro, to really. I gotta examine her relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Go sleep at night.
I don't want to have to keep worrying about another relationship. So you got to worry about her household and yours.
Right.
You got two households to think about now. You know, and you gone. When you can just only think about one, you got two to think about now because you out of the household.
And when you out of the household, you have no say so. You have no say so. That's what's wrong with this society today. Y'all think y'all got say so.
No,
You can't get no say so when you ain't in that household, bro. Period.
That is real, though.
That's not real.
That's not
The say so,
true,
hey,
we see it
you
all
can't
the
get no
time.
say so for being a part-time parent.
Your say so is.
We see it all the time where
your
step
say-
parents are killing kids. With boyfriends,
Stay in the household.
girlfriends are killing kids.
Stay in the household. That's exactly what we
Like,
tell
no.
That's
Like,
exactly
you
what
shouldn't
we
be
tell
touching that kid. If you
Everybody don't have that situation where you could just say stay in the house.
like, come on, man.
don't
Things
put
don't
it
work. It could be a one night stand, and she decided to keep the kid.
We got Darrell Farrell from the live feed. He says, if the relationship is not over, is it the kid's fault?
Good one, Darrell.
Good one, Darrell. I like that one. I'll rock with you on that one.
Good one.
If the relationship is not over, it's not the kid's fault.
I don't know, man.
What you mean? If the relationship is over?
Yeah.
So if the
it's not the
relationship
kid's
is
fault.
over, it's not
Right.
the kid's fault. Oh no, definitely not.
Is he talking about the
I mean, it could-
the
it
actual
could be.
parent? Is he
It
talking about
could
the
be.
actual parents or
Right.
the
It could be, though.
the actually talking about the actual parents?
It could be.
It's not the kid. He's saying it's not the kid's fault.
No, I don't agree, but you know, certain decisions could affect somebody's. Certain decisions could affect. Certain outcomes could affect someone's decisions. You know.
No, it
Like-
is. If your kids are bad and I happen to leave because they're bad, it was their fault.
No, he's talking about the Darrell's talking about the actual parents though. Is he talking about the
I think that's
parents?
what he's saying.
Right, Darrell, get
Come on,
back
Darrell.
in there.
Hey,
Get back
you
in
gotta
there.
word it up.
Let us
You
know,
gotta
let
word
us
it up,
know,
right?
let us know.
We got Doobie Bands. He
What up,
says,
Doobie?
what if your child comes home with bruises and marks on him though?
Oh, that's
Then
not
what? You already gave this parent permission to whoop up on your child. What if your child come home with bruises and marks? You still gonna be like, oh yeah, it's cool. He been with him for a year. Yes, I don't have no problems. Then what?
Girlfriend, no.
I'm gonna communicate with my
So
baby
the
mom.
husband can't put marks on him?
Nah, but you already gave this man permission though.
But it all runs through my baby mom. It's going to have to run through my baby mom, bro. No matter what,
Yeah, it
going,
is.
it's going to have to
So
run
you
through
ain't
my
going
baby
to
mom.
see him.
So if I see bruises and marks, who to say it was him? You know what I'm saying? If I go to my baby mom, like, what happened in this situation? Oh, he did. What made him do that? You know what I'm saying? What did my daughter do in this situation? You know what I'm saying? Because bruises and marks ain't nothing, bro. You can get bruised and marked easily. I can see.
Right, but another man doing it though.
But
To your
I
daughter.
don't think you can.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about another man
Right,
doing
the
it to
kid
your
come to
daughter.
you like, look at this. He put this on me.
You feel me?
I'm gonna have a talk with my baby mom, and I'm gonna have a talk with him at the same time.
Right.
Because my baby mom got to be there. I'm not gonna come say that
Right,
to you because
right.
my baby mom got my
Right,
baby
but she
mom got
allowed
dude
it, but
around.
she
You know
allowed
what I'm saying? I'm coming to
allowed
both of them.
Right.
What's going on in this household? Why is my daughter all bruised up and stuff? What did you do to try to stop it, or what did you do to help it? You know what I'm saying? Why did he whip you? Why did he whip her and not you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
First
You
off,
gave permission.
I'm gonna want her to whip. I'm gonna want my baby mom to whip first. But if dude has to whip, then he has to whip.
Right, but I
So
don't.
you wouldn't have a problem with the bruises and marks?
It depends on the situation, bro.
I would have a problem with the bruises and marks because you just don't. It's not. Who said it was easy to get bruises and marks? It's not.
Hold on. But after the sit down, though, like J.O. said, y'all sit down. It was a justifiable reason.
No,
Hey,
there's not a justifiable reason for bruises and
Yeah,
marks.
that's excessive.
So I used to get bruises and marks all the time.
So what you?
By who though? By who?
By my mother.
Exactly.
But hold up.
That's
What
a
if
different story.
it's your child and you whip your child and she gets bruises and marks every time you whip them?
Bruh, but how?
No.
I'm trying to figure out how can a child get bruises and marks like a child, bro? You got to be doing some damage when you giving bruises
I
and
used to
marks.
get bruises and marks, bro. Bruises
They
and
was
marks.
doing damage.
Yeah, it was
Look, bro.
You went to get tore up?
You know what's tore up, bro.
Right.
But
So
a lot
you can't
of them I deserve to get tore up.
But we talking about from somebody that's not.
What's
child.
But what's the difference between bruises and marks from your parent and bruises and marks from
Because I meant you can't.
it's still the same bruises and marks. If your child bruised and marks up while he gets whoopings, you're gonna expect it to get bruised and marked up.
Where do you get bruises and marks from?
From getting whooped.
No,
I got bruises and marks from
no,
hands.
what-
I got bruises and marks from belts.
Was there ever anybody outside your family?
Never.
No.
Fam,
okay.
if you're getting bruised from a hand, that's excessive, bro. If you getting bruised from a hand as a child, if you getting bruised from the hand, that means you taking a lot of force, bro, on the child with your hand. If you getting bruised from a hand,
On that bottom, you hit him with the foul.
that's a lot of force.
No.
That's a lot of force. That's a lot of force on a child. On a 6-year-old child, I don't need to bruise a child. I don't need to.
Don't overdo it.
Right, I can't. You overdoing it. I don't even need to pull a 6-year-old's pants down to whoop them, bro. As a man, as a grown man, we already got grown man strength. I don't need to pull their pants down. I can whoop them with jeans when they're going to cry.
Right.
Or grab up an arm or something and snap somebody here.
I can pinch them.
Yeah, I flick my nephews and them upside the head, get grabbed over here. Like you
can flick them.
You gotta put these paws on them, bro, to make them understand, bro. I just gotta put them paws on them.
If you get a whooping, like a good whooping, bro, you gonna get bruises and marks. I can see like cuts and slashes and stuff. You're like, whoa, now what is it?
Right, but that's crazy.
No, that's breaking skin.
You know,
that's breaking skin.
Basically, these guys are cool with it. Though.
That's
Basically,
breaking
what I'm
skin.
hearing is these guys are cool with it.
They are, but I'm saying, but check dig though. I'm talking about a child, man. When you're a teenager, yes, I seen marks and bruises. Yeah. That's when you're running as a teenager. That's when you're running and trying to get away and you moving around, bro. But as a child, I don't remember me having bruises, bro, from a hand or a belt. As a child, 6 years old, I don't remember that. No. But when I got as a teenager, when I got 13 and up, bro, that's when I remember probably having bruises, bro. It was you have to use a little bit more force when you're 13 years old and a teenager and up. But when you're a child, 6 years old, 4 years old, 3, bro, there should be no bruises on the child.
You should be delicately, but but at the same time, when you are using that force, you gotta know what type of force. I'm not saying beat nobody's kid into submission and take them to that or kill anybody's kid. Right. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I heard Fury mention like people out here killing people's kids, but yeah, that's because somebody's being excessive, overdoing it. Somebody's doing too much. Right. But again, when you allow yourself to be outside the household, that's why we said fight for yours. At the end of the day, if you want that say so, fight for it then while you there. True. Don't be mad when the game is over. The shot clock ran out and you still over here trying to call plays, bro. The clock says 0, bro. You lost that game.
You said fight for it.
Period.
We got my man Darrell Farrell on the live talking about, he says, fight for a relationship for what?
If that's what you want, I'm telling every person to fight for it. If that ain't what you about, if you ain't with relationship, no. But if you want to say so and you want 100%, you don't want you want it to be guaranteed, locked and sealed. Nobody's gonna touch your kid but you and the baby mom. Then fight for it. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you.
Because if I have any children, I'm not having no other man around.
Period.
I'm gonna be in my kids.
That's a crush.
I'm gonna be in that household. Like,
right.
What? Like,
that'd be something I'm never concerned with because I'm gonna always be in that household. Like I said,
I don't care. No matter the circumstance, we're gonna have to make it work.
Period.
A real man gonna stick it out and be in that household.
Not every situation is that easy, bro. At all. Every situation is not that easy. Cause what if you and the girl wasn't together in the first place? Y'all had a child. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Right.
Every situation doesn't have y'all being together and y'all have a child.
That's not every situation.
So, I
don't want nobody else around my kids, so I'm gonna have to wife her up after that.
So protect yourself.
If I go to the club and I get into it one night and then she get pregnant, he get married after you got his kids. What? He get married after you had his kids.
I don't know about that, but you definitely should like
9 months we gotta get married.
Right, like what J.O. said, he said, what if y'all ain't together? J.O. said, what if y'all ain't together? That's why you need to be picky and particular on who you gonna lay down with.
Period.
Facts.
Period.
Right.
Facts.
Stick your hot dog in
If you-
anything, bro.
Man, you need to be
Period.
particular.
That's
You need to be particular,
That's right.
or you can't have that excuse. I don't want to hear that though.
Don't.
Right.
I can't hear that excuse, fellas. If you, even the ladies, I don't want to hear that. If y'all ain't together, y'all ain't been together, this and that. Well, that's when you think you gotta be particular. That's
Right.
right. You gotta
That's
be
facts.
picky. You
We
gotta
got,
be.
we got area from the live feed. Shout her out, man.
Shout
Shout
out
her out.
Area.
She said you should run a background check on your significant other first. A background check?
I agree.
Seriously?
I agree.
Stop.
I definitely agree.
I've never done it.
I definitely agree.
Stop.
I've never
But,
done it.
but you know what though? Because it's going, believe it or not, most women that date dudes, they do a Google on you. Like you getting a Google read on you.
That's
I
background.
mean, and they
That's
friends
You
on
won't
you
get a
too.
Google.
You might get a background check. I don't know.
That ain't a
'Cause I had a couple Googles ran on me. To my knowledge.
I had to.
You feel me? So they definitely gonna look into that, and I agree. I definitely agree. You should.
Google.
But that's definitely gonna come from a woman's
Google's-
standpoint. 'Cause I don't know any men that's doing that.
Google's not good though.
They gonna
See,
Google you. They
that's-
friend gonna Google you. Google
Right.
you. They friends gonna Google you.
Right.
They gonna know all about you.
Right.
No, Google don't give you everything. Google give you Facebook and they give you their IG.
That was just an
Right.
example.
Well,
That was just an
hey, if
example.
you
That was
use
just
it
an
as a major,
example.
it's gonna pop up.
Right. That was just an
They're
example.
gonna be on it.
But
You
we're
know?
talking about
They give
a
it-
super background, like a
'Cause you can go to-
screening. Like you
No,
want to get a
bro.
job.
Oh, yeah.
Clerks of courts, you know, go in the clerks of courts. Get
Yes.
you up in there.
Yeah.
Stay out.
And
Stay out
see
my
what-
business. Stay out my business. Stay out my business. First of all, because we can't do no Carfax
Don't
on
have
you. Like how
any
many?
kids.
How many? You know what I'm saying? How many bodies you got? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna run me down the list. I'm gonna give you all that background for it.
94, we rocking.
Right.
Hey, what's up with this? We're gonna touch on this NBA. You see, we got the jerseys. It's the NBA playoffs, first round, fellas. So what y'all think so far, though?
Man, it's been exciting, man.
Who changed the culture, though? Who changed the culture, like
For
in
me,
the NBA?
who changed the culture is Allen Iverson.
Period.
Allen Iverson, man, he was doing things. He done crossed up Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was loving him, stepping over Tyrone Lue, man, he loving him. Had the sleeve,
Right.
loving
Everybody
him.
was-
Everybody was loving Allen Iverson, bro. Everybody loved Allen Iverson. He made Reeboks hot. You know what I'm saying? Like who does that, bro?
I mean, I agree with Joey B, but man, who was rocking tats, bro? The straight backs, man. Like, come on, man. Who you had cats out here really trying to dribble like Iverson, bro? Cats thought MJ was invincible until you seen Iverson dragging. Like regardless of how they careers ended out and how many rings and the stats, bro. Talking about changing the culture rise. Besides this cat, man, I don't think it's really close, man. He really changed what cats was doing.
Super
How
Y'all look like y'all got
aggressive,
something
bro.
to say.
The
Step
whole
in there,
night.
shit.
Y'all got some shit.
How Iverson set trends, but he didn't change the
That was
culture.
that's a part of the
That's a
culture.
culture.
Bro,
It's a culture.
the culture is about winning them chips, bro, in the
That's not
NBA.
changing the culture.
The chips,
No, that's not
it
changing
went
the
to
culture.
MJ. MJ set the standard for the NBA, bro. MJ, period, bro.
Okay.
Iverson, yeah, you came with the braids, you came with the tats. Who cares?
We don't
Who was
remember
doing that
y'all.
before him? It was cats doing that after him, bro.
So,
who was
People wanted to be like that.
He made carrying cool. Like they was
Like,
calling
they had
carrying
to change the
before him.
rules, cousin.
I want to be like
Yeah,
Mike.
and I made y'all change the rules, bro.
What?
I made y'all change the rules.
Fade away.
I made y'all change the rules,
Stop it,
bro.
MJ.
Man, kill that Iverson talk, man. He ain't never even win a championship.
That's cool though.
Get out of here with him. Hey,
That's nothing to do with
I would
that.
let
How would
hey,
the culture? You're not answering the question.
my kids ain't gonna know who Iverson is, man.
Yes, they will.
My
Yes,
kids
they
ain't gonna know
will.
who he is.
Yes, they
He was
will.
he was a flashy player.
Yes, they will.
He had crossovers, but he never won no championships. He was never.
You got
I mean,
tats
nobody's
on your
talking
neck,
about
bro.
him no more.
Nobody isn't talking. They
Who's
talking.
talking about Iverson anymore, man?
Saturday morning,
Who
what
talks
people
about
copy?
Bill Russell that much
Hey,
more,
to
bro?
be real though,
So are
who
we
got
saying
the culture? Who got the culture rocking right now? Y'all know what I'm about to say. I got a jersey on right now, man. Steph Curry. He got all these kids wanting to shoot a jump shot right now.
Definitely, he definitely got people want to shoot.
All these kids. Hey, I go to
But
AAU
when it comes
tournaments all
down
the
to style
time.
and fashion, it's definitely Westbrook.
I go to AAU tournaments all the time. All these kids shoot jump shot 3 points. 3 pointers now.
It's one.
deep.
You named one aspect. We ran y'all down, bruh. You guys done played basketball, and I know you cats didn't rock the sleeve before.
No,
I know y'all didn't
never
rock the
rocked the
sleeve before.
sleeve.
All right,
Hey.
we're gonna lie to the people.
Curry got kids
So people-
wearing Under Armour. Under Armour.
No.
Yes, he does.
Who's wearing Reeboks?
So they wasn't. Hold on, the answers.
Talking about right now.
The answers wasn't. Okay, if they drop the answers right now, they'll sell out before the Curry. The Currys have never
No,
sold
they're not.
out. The Currys have never sold out ever.
Never.
I've never seen nobody line up for Currys.
Never.
How could you change the culture and we don't line up for your
The
shoes?
answer is not selling out,
Yes,
bro.
they are.
Sitting on the shelf.
When?
If they drop the answers, not the questions, bro. We're talking about the answers. That's a whole different suit.
They're
If
not.
they drop the answers right
They're
now,
not. They're
bro,
not.
everybody's
They're
flocking to
going
them,
to
bro.
No, they're not.
Nah. Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
You
They still
are.
gonna be sitting.
Yeah.
They gonna be sitting.
35-year-olds, yes, they're yours.
So they
Hey,
changed,
we're not-
but they changed our culture, bro. He
Y'all
changed
not
our
answering
culture.
Y'all name one thing. You name with Jordan rings that don't have anything to do with the culture because that would mean Bill Russell.
No, I
ran
said the
culture.
fadeaway too. I said the fadeaway.
That didn't change anything.
What are you
though.
talking about?
What did that change in the culture?
Be real.
though, of the
Be
game?
real. That fadeaway changed the culture, bro.
So-
Jordan set the standards for two guards, bro.
You
Bruh,
can't set the standard for two guards,
Period.
but the biggest culture change that Jordan ever did was the shoes.
period.
But anyway.
So
MJ,
next-
hold on,
so-
MJ changed the culture with Nike deals, bro. He was the first,
Cass is-
but he was the first one to get the big deal. He set the trend on the shoes first.
That's what I said, the
That's-
shoes.
that's-
So I'm naming your stuff MJ did,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm not
You
giving
said
you the
one thing.
fadeaway.
Right.
I'm not giving you the fadeaway. So you can give him the fadeaway because that you act like he was the first cat out here doing fadeaway. This cat was the first cat out there, full arm sleeves, tatted
Doesn't
sleeves,
matter.
bruh. The headband, braids,
Hold
bruh.
on, hold on.
Mello, the whole 9 yards, these cats was coming. Rock Brown used to have braids because of Ivo.
Who's
Mello
Mello
used to have
talking?
braids because of Ivo. Your stars of today, they molded their swag and their culture
Y'all
off of
really
that,
ever
bruh.
vouching for a non-champion.
Right.
Period,
Hold
bruh.
on, hold on, hold on.
Championship
This
don't change
dude-
the culture.
This dude
bruh.
just said he just said the man Iverson came up with the crossover. He was the first.
He
said,
made them
no,
change the rules, bro. They didn't change the rules before him. When MJ got drugged by him, the rules changed the next year,
bro.
bro.
MJ changed rules too, bro.
What rule?
Non-champion.
What
my
rule?
God.
The
What
push
rule?
off.
The push off.
Oh my
The
God.
push off. That wasn't the push
But that
off.
was,
It was
but
the
that was
hand
against
move.
them
It
though.
The hand checking, they couldn't hand check Jordan no more.
Like period.
They couldn't-
They couldn't do the same. And they couldn't do the same thing to Ivo, bro.
Who
Nobody
started
could
first?
guard Ivo, bro.
Who
And it was
started?
taller than him. There's cats to this day that say, hey, if Ivo was the same height as Jordan, he would have been a better player. You're talking about somebody that was undersized.
Who was there
This
first?
nigga took, bruh.
Who was there
He
first?
took Eric Snow to the finals. He ain't never had a squad like Jordan
Did he
before,
win?
bruh.
Did he win?
Period.
Did he win?
Did he ever have a squad like
You about to
Jordan?
put somebody who ain't win?
But did he ever have a Pippen on his team?
Hold on.
Did he ever have a
Stop
Pippen on his team?
We can't go.
Hey, we got Coy Lane from the line. He said Tracy McGrady is the one who got it popping with the culture.
Nah, he didn't change.
Stop.
Tracy McGrady was great. I feel like Tracy at one point Tracy McGrady was definitely better than Kobe at Tracy's day, bro. He was better than Kobe. He was the best in the league for 2 years straight.
Definitely.
The best in the league for 2 years straight. Hands down. Kobe wasn't touching him. But changing the culture, I don't feel like that. He was just sweet at basketball. When we talk about changing the culture, we talking about having other people want to follow your trends,
Wanna
follow
be in
you,
music
follow what
videos.
you're doing. That's what I said, bro. We can't go off rings, bro. Because if you go off rings, then
I gave you
Bill Russell changed
right,
the culture
right,
for everybody.
right, but I gave y'all other stuff that MJ did. Y'all are trying to exclude it. You said you can't bring the fadeaway, but you want to bring the crossover in.
Yes, because they didn't change the rules for the fadeaway. Niggas is still fading away now. You can't come out here with that crossover anymore because they seen Jordan get exposed by it, bro.
Bro, okay, I'm gonna kill
The guy that you're talking about got exposed by
Okay,
it.
hold on, I'm gonna kill you again. We said, when did Jordan change? We said the hand checking. You said they did that for Iverson too. Who was there first?
Bruh, that's not a crossover though.
They changed it.
Oh my God, this man is
That's
crazy.
not a crossover.
He don't want to give no props to what MJ did.
No.
You said, I said the
He's
hand.
not a culture changer like
I
that
said
to
he
me.
changed the hand checking. He said they did that for Iverson too. How? He wasn't there before Jordan.
Again, bro, they didn't that rule's not changing like how a crossover is. Hand checking people can still stick defense.
Yeah, you sound
Cats
crazy.
can't stick defense with with a cat carrying out here. They had to take that out of the
But you
game.
said they
And he
changed
was
the rules.
unstoppable
Y'all
with
talking
that,
about, y'all talking
bro.
about
He was unstoppable
winning
with that.
championships don't change culture. Who don't want to win championships?
That's not changing
Who
the
don't wanna win
culture,
championships?
bruh. That's not changing the culture,
So
bruh.
LeBron James ain't changed the culture in Cleveland because he bought that championship back?
No, bruh.
Oh my gosh.
He changed the culture in
Are you
Cleveland way
serious?
before that, bruh. Being a hometown kid and really picking up your team,
Cleveland,
bruh.
you expect championship basketball from Cleveland now.
Bruh, we're talking about the culture, bruh.
of the NBA is to win championships. You know what I'm saying? So that's never going to change. So that's solid. That's solidified, bro. You want to win championships. We talking about aspects of the NBA to make it different rules, different trends, to make stuff sweet, to make people want to follow you.
Jordan has that.
I understand that, bro.
Yeah, nobody's bigger.
He's not giving Jordan
He
no
had
props.
Nobody's bigger than Jordan.
That's crazy.
Phil Jackson, bruh. My guy never had a coach
We're
out
talking
there,
about Sanders now.
bruh. He was out there with nobody.
Larry Brown got
Nobody,
What are you talking
bruh.
about?
Larry Brown didn't have
Larry Brown won a championship.
He had Eric Snow out there,
Hold
bruh.
on. You bringing up coaches? Larry Brown won a championship.
Bruh, he had. Who
you
he
talking
have?
about?
Who he have out there? What do you had cats that were in the Hall of Fame on your team, Michael Jordan. What Hall of Famer have I played with?
Bruh.
Iverson lost
I'm
to
asking
Shaq
a
and
question.
Kobe.
I'm asking you a
Iverson
question.
lost to Shaq and Kobe.
Oh, man, we
if
not
Shaq
hear
and Kobe went in this way,
Did I not answer their question?
Two Hall of Famers.
Did I not answer their question?
you
What
said
Hall of
yes,
Famer did he
sir.
play with? I answered those questions.
Mutombo.
Oh my God.
Mutombo in the Hall of Fame. Am I right or wrong?
We talking about Mutombo.
Mutombo in the Hall of Fame. Am I right or wrong?
Mutombo.
What are you talking
We're
about?
talking about Mutombo.
You asked me a question.
We were
Is
talking about
Mutombo in the Hall of Fame? Yes or no?
Is he good?
Hold on. Is
Was
he in the Hall of
good?
Fame? Yes or no? Answer the question.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
So,
Thank you.
so again, so you had two to my one, though.
Hey, 94 we rocking, man. Hey, we got social medias that y'all can follow. We got 94 feet live at Gmail. That's 94 FEET live at Gmail. That's our Gmail. We got our Facebook. That's 94 feet live. No matter of fact, it's 94 feet. 94 feet. That's Facebook. You can find us on Facebook. IG is 94 feet. That's 94 FEET. That's on Instagram, right? Then we got YouTube. Our YouTube is 94 FT live. All right, that's our social medias. With that being said, 94 we rocking, 94 we popping, we ain't stopping. Y'all know what it is. This is where the talk get real, where the talk get ill. Every Monday we back here again, late nights under the bright lights, 9:30 p.m. Foes up.
Fold.
Oh.